So guys and girls, it's your match preview for our side, Wolverhampton Wanderers. Thursday night, Molineux under the lights against Watford, and boy, do we need a performance. So yeah, we really do need a performance. Really disappointing performance against Palace. Wolves coming under a lot of players coming under a bit of stick. We had the saga, of course, of Bruno. His comments made about Hoover, and he has talked about that in the press conference today. About Hoover, and also some of the things that he said after the Palace defeat is basically saying the players understand. He sat Hoover down the next day, chatted to him. He said it was only about 10% of what he was getting at, and the players understand. And obviously there's quite a lot that's come out of his press conference. He talked about the Watford game. He seemed very excited about meeting Sir Roy Hodgson, and obviously he talked about Raul Jimenez as well, basically saying he's a big player for us, but sometimes big players have to be taken out the firing line, so to speak. I do expect that Jimenez will be back in the team on Thursday night. I will come on to my team in a bit, and of course we've got my dad, Magic Mosque. But a key announcement today, we should say, is that Pedro Neto, it's his 22nd birthday, and Wolves have announced a contract extension until 2027. That's good news for Wolves, tying him down till 2027, and also means that his market value, if it would take a big bid for someone to come in, I hope they can tie Neves down on a similar deal. They obviously recently had Kilman that was tied into 2026, so really positive that. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go over to my dad, Magic Mosque, to see what he has to say and his thoughts, and he's going to come back with a little bit more from me, and of course my score prediction. So I'm here with Magic, not long after the Palace game, Dad.
Yeah, David, yeah.
Not good.
Not very good at all, no.
And so, Dad, looking ahead to the Watford game, how do you see that now?
Well, I hope we can beat Watford, but we can't score at the moment, can we, David? You know, they played well the second half. Well, they keep... I don't know.
I wouldn't say they played well. I said they played better. Maybe played better.
Played a little bit better, yeah.
Let's face it, they couldn't play any worse.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So what are you thinking then for the Watford game? What's your thoughts?
Well, let's hope we get 3 points.
More hope than positive?
Yeah, more hope, yeah.
More hope we can, then we will.
Yeah, more hope we can now, because the way things are, they don't seem to be firing on all guns at the moment, but they'll probably get it there one of the days.
What are you going for the Watford score then?
Well, I'll go for 1-0 again.
1-0, and who's he that's with you?
Oh, that's the what's his name?
You can't even think, can you? I can't. Okay, well we'll just call it what's it name. What's your song, Dad? Keep on till the end of the road, or something like that.
Crying in the rain. Daisy, Daisy.
Is that all you can come out with, Daisy, Daisy? You're not exactly on form. Anyway, Dad, don't worry about it. Dad,
I never thought, no,
more like singing the blues.
And I never thought what we
never
always lose on the Saturday.
You feel like singing the blues.
Oh,
that's probably about like right for all of us.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's hope we can beat Watford 1-0. Who's going to score?
Well, Bonanza and Royal.
You're going 1-0, but Bonanza and Royal's going to score.
Oh, well, did I say 1-0? I did say 1-0.
Yeah, say one of them.
Bonanza.
We'll go for one of them.
Oh, one of them, yeah, I hope so, Davey.
So you're not in that exactly an upbeat mood at the moment, are you, Dad?
No, I'm sure. I don't think many more of them, but they'll get it there. They're doing well, David, to get in the top. You know, we're still in the top 8, ain't we? So
we are.
We've got a little way to go yet. We might be able to do it with a bit of luck.
With a bit of luck.
They've got to... I said the other day, we don't seem to have any...
pull the socks
we don't seem to have any bottle.
What did you say, Mum?
Tell them they want to pull the socks up.
There you've had it. Anyway, always Wolves, Dad.
Always Wolves, David, always Wolves.
So yes, thanks to my dad as always. Do you agree with his thoughts ahead of this one? And don't forget, you can still enter the on the football prizes. They've got the pendant up, but that's only up until 7:30 on Wednesday. But they will have a new Wolves prize, so make sure you check out the link in the description to that and their site. And yes, so let's look ahead to my team. I'm going to go with Sarr in goal, Kilman, Cody and Saiz. There's an argument potentially that Kilman should be rested. Obviously hasn't been great the last two performances, has he? But I mean, he has been pretty much our best defender. But you could bring Bolly in, you could bring Toti Gomez in. Let me know what you think about that. I'm going to go with the two in the middle, Martinho and Neves, because I think Wolves have really got to be attacking. And there is an argument that you could bring in Dendoncker in a three-man midfield. But I'm sticking with a 3-4-3 because I think we need to get up. And I think we've got Raul up front, which I'll come on to. Well, Raul's going to lead the line. He's back in the team. And either side of him I'd have Pedro Neto and Daniel Pedento. I think is really important. Obviously the wing backs, we should have hopefully Ait-Nouri fully recovered. I think he was on the bench in the last game because he'd had a bit of a bug, so he should hopefully be back. And then on the other side, I think it's probably, we're going to start with Johnny Otto. There is an argument you could bring Marcel in, I suppose. Hoover's definitely out. Semedo, we know's out. And that's my team. What do you think about that? The main thing is that we've got to have a much more energetic performance. We've been too placid, really. We haven't really been up and at them. We need to start positive. Watford are going to come. They're desperate for points. They are not going to be an easy at all. They're desperate in a dogfight relegation battle. They're going to make it hard for Wolves. Wolves are going to have to break them down. Watford are going to obviously try and wait for their time, I think, and then get that goal on the break. They're going to pounce when they can. Wolves have got to get a lot tighter defensively, and we've got to take control of the game. We've got to take control of the game. We've got to get in front, and we've got to win this game, and we've got to have a performance to match. Because all the fans have been very disappointed, especially in the last two games. It all sort of started, really, to me, at Leicester. Okay, we got the lead against Arsenal, but then we sat back and we got caught a bit like the FA Cup semi-final with 2 late goals and a last-minute goal. And then since then, he's kind of knocked the stuffing out of us. We've got to show some fight. We've got to say that's a blip. Some people say that Europe's gone. I don't. I think Europe has slipped away a bit. 11 games to go. You still on the cards as long as we start winning. We've got 2 games coming up. Watford and Everton, which are not going to be easy games, both scrapping for the lives, but we've got to show the fight, the energy, the passion, the quality, and more importantly, we've got to put the ball in the back of the net. So that's my thoughts. Also, this is my score prediction. I'm not highly confident because of the last 2 games, but I am going to go with a Wolves win, 2-1. Do you agree? Let me know in the comment section below. And finally, I just want to say a massive good luck to the Wolves under 18s travelling to Old Trafford this evening as I record this in the semi-final of the FA Youth Cup. I really, really wish I could have made it there, but I can't just because of work and everything. It's just not been feasible, especially with matches, Watford match Thursday night, Everton match on Sunday. It's just too much, but I wish I could be because I really wanted there to cover it. I will be following it, and my fingers crossed, as sure all fans is, that we can make the final, because if we get to the final, it will be at Molineux and we will all be there for that. So fingers crossed to the under 18s. Come on, my babbies, you can do this. And until the next one, I'm Dazzling Dave. Always Wolves.